Play Tetris BR? I'm so bad at Tetris BR. We got 45 minutes at the end of the day. You know what? I'll hit you up with a quick straw poll. Whatever you'd like to... I'm happy with both. I know I've already loaded Smash. I apologize for that. I have linked you. Is Smash just gonna be Inkling? I need to know before I cast my vote. See, chat, you're not doing yourself a great service. And it's not chat, it's just one comment. You know, it's not the federal election. It's not a referendum on whether or not, you know, Quebec is gonna leave Canada. It's not who should we elect as the comptroller of this area. You know, at the end of the day, it's just... You know, you want to see blocks falling down, or you want to see woomies knocking people into the blast zone. I'm cool with either. So the poll is pretty close, but Tetris is up by like 12%. And I've never played it. So let's give Tetris a try. Oh, I've never played it on stream, I should say. Now, I may not complete the story mode of Tetris 99. I just want to make sure your expectations are managed in advance of the start and commencement of gameplay. Yo, it's too loud, dude. Hold on. Put me back to the main menu. I can't focus like this. I gotta lower it a little. Here, I wasn't joking, by the way. Check out these stats. Total playtime, hour and a half, but here's the one you need to know. Where is it? Tetris 99. Most simultaneous targets from other players. 42! That means at some point, and I'm sure if you go into your stats, you might have the same impressive statistic there. At any point, I should say not at any point, at some point in the game, I was being targeted by maybe half the people remaining on the server. I don't know. How do I get aggro? I don't understand how I get aggro, because I get, I mean, I just attack on randoms the whole time, basically. Aim for KOs. You're right, I did not change the volume. Hard drop. I mean, I do want it. I can't even turn it down like this. Take me back to the main menu. KOs make you send more trash to the opponent. That's not true, right? It makes you send trash to the opponents most likely to die, or closest to death. It is true? Oh, sorry. If you get KOs. Yes. I thought you meant if you target KOs. That's my mistake. But also, the more kills you have, I mean, it makes you a target for people who are aiming for badges. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You know, maybe it's a good thing. What's my best finish ever? It's probably like, I've definitely come top 10 once or twice. Maybe like, maybe 7th or 8th. But I haven't even been... Like, when I'm at 7th or 8th, my brain is friggin' overclocked, dude. Also a very hard game to play and talk over simultaneously. But I'll do my darndest. You know, I can live with that. When it comes to Tetris, like, I'm not good. There's no doubt about that. But I'm not horrendous. You know, maybe I got no wins. Okay, so we're going attackers. But you know, I'm going to say this is going to sound ridiculous. I know the basic rules and a little bit of light strategy. But for the most part, I am relatively garbage. That's non-negotiable. T-Spin or Riot? in order to do a T-spin, first I'm going to have to know what one is. And that has not been explained to me yet, I'm sorry to say. Perhaps one day I'll come to appreciate the value of the T-spin. I'm doing a really... Oh, that was the wrong position. I'm doing a real bad job right now. I have not kept what Kate calls the garbage hole open. No jokes, please. In order to clear garbage, we have to leave that space open so that we can actually get the garbage line cleared. So that's what I'm doing right now. Like that. Okay. We're still alive. By the way, once I finish, it's hard to look right now. Once I finish, I welcome any and all tips and tricks in relation to how the heck to play this game. Oh, that's a bad start. Forget the garbage hole, brother. We got bigger problems. Let's just get that cleared ASAP. Yo, it could be worse. Maybe not much worse, but it could be worse. Clear it. Get it out of here. Okay, so I can feel, like, via vibration, I'm starting to get targeted here. I swear the game has, like, streamer vision. Like, when you load in, it must tell non-streamers that there's a streamer in the game. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. That or, like, it affects everybody, but that strikes me as very unlikely. I would choose instead to believe that it's a targeted besmirchment of my own character. It's a real word. Don't look it up. You don't need to. Trust the process. All right. I think we cleared ourselves out decently. Really just a bit spooked about that whole, you know, garbage hole situation. I would have rather not done it. Pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, it clutch. Thank you. One more, please. I hate it, but I think we gotta accept. This is where I belong. This is pretty much where it ends. Now, once you get yourself into this point, just enjoy the downslope here, because it's all over, boys. That's alright. I can live with 26th. It's not so bad. Alright, what's the next step, chat? Try playing 4 wide? I don't know what it means. You gotta play 4 times as fast. First tip, doing the strat where you rely on the L block, or sorry, the I block, I guess, is the most common noob trap in Tetris. How does one get out of that noob trap? Step 1 is recognizing the problem. What's step 2? Accepting a higher power, I think. If you show me your Tetris ELO, I'm intending to believe that you're my higher power in this situation. I don't know what a T-spin is. It still, as of yet, has not been explained to me. Or maybe it has, but I was playing, which is equally fair. Yo, that's gonna be hard to fill. You can T-spin easy. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. I would just like to know what a T-spin is. Following the dissemination of information regarding what a T-spin happens to be, we can start to talk about its application, use, etc., etc. Prior to the dissemination of that information, I don't believe there's much left to discuss. Now, I recognize I'm perhaps leaning a little bit too far into this right now. Simultaneously, I can't look at chat because I'm playing Tetris. And I think that's the downside of trying to learn on a stream. You know, I gotta wait for when it ends, or when the run ends. But I'm just so damn good. It doesn't happen as quickly as, you know, might be prudent in order to stay afloat here. Yo, that's a trash block. Okay, where does this bad boy go? Right there. Like, I feel like my Tetris fundamentals are at that of, like, an average player. It's everything else that I do not understand. You know, the more advanced minutia, as the case might be. You know what, buddy? You send me garbage, you get sent garbage in return. Okay, that's quite a lot of garbage. I have decided I was in the wrong to attack you. All right, I have been killed. See, what do you do in that situation? When somebody, or multiple people, I don't know how many people there were, but when somebody hits you with 15 lines of garbage, what can you do? Not get yourself into that situation. All right. You need to play faster. Play faster. A T-spin is when you spin it into a slot that it could only get into by spinning in, like, the terminal moment. Okay. Here's what I want to do is store all of the lines that I make instead of sending them out. I want to keep them and then get garbage in the future. Like, I want to keep them so that when the garbage comes, I'm like, guess what? I got 1,000 lines in the bank, so your garbage doesn't do anything to me. I deflect your garbage. You need Tetrises. But what is a Tetris? Tetris is when you get 5 lines simultaneously. I mean, how could you get more than 4 lines? That doesn't make sense. I'm talking to myself here, not talking to you. It's 4 clear lines. I got a couple, but I guess, like, I'm probably not generating them at the rate that you would need to generate them in order to have, like, any chance of success. Is that fair? And play faster. But it's hard. It's hard to play faster, dude. Get that out of here. Like, look at this. I'm building this huge tower. It's a terrible idea. Get this set. Clear some lines. Clear some lines. Clear some lines. You know, we got another big one coming in a second. No! You do not target me, my friend. You do not target me. I send you garbage. You target me, I send you the Shadow Realm. Like, this is just terrible, I feel. Still somehow going here. Please, I know that's a noob trap, but I've worked myself into the noob trap. So I got no recourse other than to accept the fact that I need an eye block. Which is actually... No, eye block's right. Okay, fair enough. Please, Lord. Don't do me dirty like this. Don't do me dirty like this! Probably the strongest move of my Tetris career. I've made a terrible mistake. I can live with this. Get it out of there. No! I swear to God, that was the controls. Send me to hell. That was such a clutch block. Send me. Whatever. Top half finish. Four wide. Oh, okay. Four wide is when you build the tower on one side, leave 4 open spaces on the other side to clear lines whenever necessary. When you say 4 open spaces, 4 open columns or 4 open rows?
Do you want me to play a game and you can't watch?
You can play Tetris on your own stream.
Then you always
Cade.
ask the question how to be better, and I want to show you. I want to play it for you so you can watch and learn.
I feel attacked right now. Okay, so we're gonna play a new strat. It's called 3 wide. It's even better than 4 wide.
I'm so tired. I don't know if I can stream afterwards.
I mean, you don't have to stream afterwards. That's okay. We had a long day.
I think if you watch me play, you will learn real fast.
We're coming to the nexus of a problem that I have, though.
Which is?
I never want to be good at Tetris.
Well, you were asking the tips at the chat.
I just want to have fun. So, I really at the end of.
Do better. You will have more
I think
fun.
I might just take the weekend off.
Oh my
to be honest, I just.
Why don't you just watch me play one game and then you'll just learn? It's not like you have to watch it an hour. Just
Really,
like one game.
I know what you're saying. If you stream, I will watch you play some Tetris and learn for sure. But I want to get in my own Tetris time on the controller as well.
Alright, just get vaccinated by the chat then.
There is no rule that says a wife can't play Tetris. Okay, so I got 2 wide. Here we go. I'm not dumping pieces. What do you think? Let's talk about it in the process. Save this. Can't save it, unfortunately. Hold it. It cannot be held. I've recently held another one. So my preference for this piece is that it sucks, and I would pass it on. Store L blocks instead. Actually, I think I understand your reasoning for storing L blocks. I do tend to find myself in situations where I need a specific shape of L, and I spend a long time waiting for it to come to pass. Like, this is a good example of that.
Guess what I got a future portrait of you.
It's Thomas Edison as a lion.
With very buff.
Where was that from?
It's the anime.
Ah,
You would not know.
I know. I believe you me. I'm aware of that. Oh, F, I know it. Can we please use PG-13 language in my chat? I'm a family streamer now. You know, let's clear this. And then, you know, if we get to the bottom, maybe we can start to work on a new strat. You know what I mean? Like, I think I've kind of screwed this one up, which is not unusual. And I'm going so slow. It's like embarrassingly slow. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit here. Like, okay, pop one of these bad boys down here. Okay, didn't move it at the last second. That's on me. Please. I very much desire the other Z block. You know what? Let's toss this bad boy in there. You gotta spend money to make money. Ah! Inevitably, that one was on me, not on the controls. Inevitably, there will come a time where I just press up at exactly the wrong time and totally ruin it. Alright, we've built something here. I don't know. Oh, right, that's the same block. I don't know if I'd say we built something impressive, but we're coming back. You know, that's a good example of me pressing up at exactly the wrong time again. I do think, and this is not just, you know, salt for the fact that I've done it twice in a row. I do think, like, the D-pad on the Pro controller is touchy enough that it does lead to some problems with respect to this specific issue, as per my earlier email. But, you know, it's not a great excuse at the end of the day. Oh, get that out of there. Honestly, in many ways, this could have gone worse. Top 20's not bad. You did well in the final moments. When you get Tetrised, your first priority should be clearing lines. So when you get Tetrised, that means when people dump garbage on you. Because I'm coming to the realization that Tetris is a very valuable... It's a noun. It's a verb. You know, you could basically call anything a Tetris. When you make 4 lines, you know that's a Tetris, buddy. When somebody drops garbage on you, it's a Tetris, my man. You know, I wish it weren't like that, but we can recover from this. Right now, my new strategy is when I accidentally screw it up in a big way, clear a crap load of lines and try to start from 0. How's that as far as strategy goes? Don't say bad, just lie to me, baby. I can't see it anyway. Please. You know what? I regret nothing. I was lying. I regret everything. Yo, we're in. Just go faster. At the end of the day, speed will get you out of a lot of cumbersome situations, I'm sure. I say that as somebody who knows what he's doing, clearly. Yo, the garbage hole is so close to being cleared. Toss me one of these bad boys. Send that one down. Yo, we fought back. We're dead. Why? ABC, always be clearing. You know what? You gotta put targeting to attackers. Alright. Put targeting to attackers. Don't worry about the nerd strats. Just play as fast as possible. and KO other people. Yeah, it's hard for me to, what the heck? Stop. 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 Stop! Yeah, I got too much heat. Okay, D-pad, don't screw me. See, that was slow, but also, like, I felt like it's pretty much what I had to do. Is the fat piece the worst piece? Because when I have that one in my store section, my methodology has kind of been like, make sure you dump that garbage whenever, like at your first available opportunity, so that you can get something that's better to hold. I regret nothing. Check this out. He's a god. You know, I got a sneaky suspicion here. Attacking attackers, I know it's a sample size of 1. That's not necessarily fair. But it seems to have led to me getting a little bit more heat on myself. And, you know, I can deal with it, but I'm really just worried about the example that I'm setting for people out there in, you know, Streamomania land. Personally, for me, you know, I'm a Tetris aficionado, so it's not really like a big deal for me to come back from something like that. Apparently, I just KO'd somebody. Real sorry about that one. Apparently, I KO'd somebody else. I really am apologetic. I was just trying to play my game, and I'm sorry it came to this. Yo, we could... You know what? Let's try something different. Instead of waiting for a long piece, I just tried to get the clear as quickly as possible there. How am I gonna... Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Alright, we cleared the garbage hole. Look at that. Our boy's back in town. Alright. We got a fresh start. Now, don't leave yourself so only... Yeah, store that orange block, and then you can use it for the clear down there. He's getting it. My God, he's picking it up. Be careful with that, because you don't want to make a situation... Or, you know what? Getting a little bit of garbage. Take some time off. Clear it. That's not a big deal. Try not to build this, you know, too high necessarily. Get this cleared. Okay, we got... Some guy's getting a little ornery with us. You got to clear out your garbage hole. We've all been there. And I don't mean on vacation. You hit him with a little bit of one of these. You know what? I think you can afford... No, you can't afford to do that. That was not smart. It's a good example of what not to do in a high-pressure situation. We still do not have a place for this piece. So, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. No. Yeah. Okay. No! We were getting somewhere, boys. We were getting somewhere. Hold it together. Bottom part, you know, if I'm below 50%, I'm doing okay stuff. You know, if I'm below 50% height. If I'm above 50% height, it's over. What's funny is people are like, you're doing better. And in my head, I'm like, it's the same. I changed nothing. Build 5 to 6 high and then clear to practice. Okay, I like that idea, actually. I gotta put a mark on my monitor with, you know, a Sharpie. That washes off, right? Rip. Okay, you know what? What would Corey do in this situation? He wouldn't let himself get rattled by one stinky misplay. He would just recognize it's the early part of the game. And, you know, you get that line cleared, you're back in business, brother. I don't love that, but I can live with it. See, like, probably, I guess, like, from a conceptual level, I'm thinking, like, I should probably leave more hooks for myself instead of, like, constantly making flat. You know what? I don't dislike that. Should leave myself more hooks to actually, like, build off of, because it creates greater flexibility in the pieces that can actually work there. So this is a, you know, it's probably a little higher than 5 or 6, but actually that was exactly 5, wasn't it? Send it down. Don't you dare target me. I'm in the middle of practice. You would do that to me? While I'm learning how to play the game? That was exactly the wrong move. You know, I really want this to be the continuation of the recent renaissance we've had, where it's like, man, NL's like surprisingly good at some video games. That was another wrong move, so I'm going to atone for it right there. Now we got 2 3 highs, which is, I have to imagine, truly horrendous. Let's just slot that one in there, try to clear some space. But you know, this one, we got way more work to do on this one. There's no doubt about that. Gotta open up that garbage hole, too. I'll live with it. That's fine. So we brought ourselves a little bit back from the brink. Feeling better. Good piece coming up. Get it cleared. Trade those bad boys in for something a little bit better. Oh, dude, look at this. I'm not going to say he's done it, but, like, he's doing it. To some extent, at least. Not a huge fan of that. Definitely got a reliance on big boy blocks right now. No! Okay, it's delicate. That's not gonna work. See, this is where I'm like, what do we do? Now that I've screwed myself. Okay, what do you... I got no chat to rely on. Because I can't focus on them because I'm playing the game. So I thought to myself, just build up to that line you screwed up. So that was a touchy D-pad situation. And maybe, you know, if you work yourself through the disaster, you'll be okay. This is, it's getting to be a problem. Another thing is, I start to slow down, which can't be wise. But, you know, you're like, oh, I'm so close to the top, I need all this extra time. I mean, I think I'm literally just describing Tetris. You know, well, it gets harder as the game goes on. Oh, this is not good. You know what? I think I was doing okay at the top there. Your biggest issue is creating too many holes that can only be filled with specific pieces, aka the L block. Alright. Stop making one tile wide blocks. I guess the idea behind 4 wide is that the T block is the hardest one to shove into a hole because it's the widest block. Well, that and the L block, I suppose. So you gotta keep enough space for it to fit in. Wrong. T block is the best block. One tile wide is very bad. Okay, but then I find myself in a tough spot sometimes because then I'm like, okay, so I got 4 wide, but I need a place to put a 2 wide block. So I get a little too attached to the idea that I could just, we'll fix it later. Oh, that's a missed drop. Dude, I genuinely never realized how jacked up the controls can be in a Tetris game. So let's start like this. There's no reason to give up on this one. It's not like I would have assumed that I had a chance and then I ruined it. So let's just try to, work ourselves back to a learning position. That seems like decent practice. Clear some lines. Get yourself ready to go. And being targeted a little bit. Once again, I'm being targeted for presenting new ideas. I only did that one because I saw the I block coming. Okay. So we've almost cleared ourselves out. Apparently we KO'd somebody. Again, I can't stress enough. Every single time that happens, it's an accident, and I feel terrible. This blows. I'm trying to... I want to clear the spot so that I can drop the L block in it, but I keep clearing the line by dropping something on top of it. And as a result, it's not really helping me out too much, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. There we go, we cleared 2 blocks. That's the money maker. Finally, our earlier mistake atoned for. We can start to get something happening here. Now that can only be filled by a long block, which is, again, what I should be trying to avoid, supposedly. And you know what? Let's learn from chat then. We'll build on top of it instead. And just start clearing some lines. Not everything has to be a Tetris. Yo, that's a misplacement. Dump this garbage, store that. It's garbage, but of a different variety. Stop playing slow. Show them what you got, Dad. Ah! Sorry, I have to focus temporarily / permanently forever. Probably could have gotten away with storing that one. I'm very surprised I'm still alive, to be honest. I don't expect that to last too much longer. Never mind. I'm going to win. Please! Stop targeting me. I don't ask it. I demand it. I wouldn't say he's done it, but he's doing something. My brain has been running at full overclocked capacity for, I mean, I would argue years, but specifically right now, at least 45 seconds. No! Okay, okay. This is what panic looks like. Yo, okay, 11th. There's something there. You got so tilted at the first mistake. Yo, the first mistake was like 3 seconds in. We're trying, though. The next step to speed is learning to turn the blocks both ways. You're gonna think this is absurd. How on earth? There's 2 ways to spin the blocks? I did not know this. I thought you could only spin them in one direction. Okay, leave yourself space. 4 wide, dude. It's a simple strat. Everybody knows it. You leave yourself 4 wide so that you got space to clear lines. It's like you'd have to be some kind of idiot to not... And then you just, you know, while you got it here, you can start to build up a little bit. I mean, you got to clear lines at some point, right? You know? Don't leave yourself like a eye block situation, though. That would be, like, absurdly dumb. Toss one of you, just clear a little line, right? You don't always have to clear big boys. Toss one of these down there. And you know what? We got a new strat. It's called leave a dumping ground. That's a good place for that. Leave a dumping ground for yellow blocks. This is one where I feel like I've definitely made the wrong decision. Because we have good blocks coming up, I think we can afford to do this. And then toss one of these down there. It's not a Tetris. Not a Tetris, but I'll live with it. That's the easiest KO of my life. So we've left ourselves with an eye block situation. Just to be honest with you, it's a very easy habit to fall into. My apologies. In fact, we got 2 big eye block situations coming up here. And no eye blocks to be found until then. I can live with that. So how this is where it gets a little cumbersome for me, I guess. How do we work ourselves out of a situation in which I've created such a debt? Well, one answer is probably stop throwing good after bad. And recognize you got a problem. I think we've done an okay job of getting ourselves out. It's gonna take a little bit long. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, is the thing. We still got that L block or that I block situation over there. But it is what it is, and you know, it's starting to get cleared. I don't know what it is. You know, I say to my brain, hey, go 4 wide. And my brain goes, all right, hear you loud and clear, brother. 1 wide coming right up. And I say, brain, it's not what I wanted, brain. I'm getting KOs. I guess at the end of the day, can't really complain about that. You know what? Let's clear some lines. I felt the controller try to fight me on that one, and I said no. Gabriel, not today. Let's be cool. Don't be cool. I am very close to my own demise. Be cool. Oh, I did. Is that a T-spin where you try to slowly work it over and over and over across the board? It was flipping around like Thomas was alone, dude. I got one more. Then I'm gonna pass it over to my wife. When you have a super deep eye hole, use L blocks to clear a few lines at the top and slowly work your way down there. I see. I see. If she's streaming. And I don't know if that's the case. Step 1 is just setting boundaries. That's 4 wide right there. Store that, brother. All right. You're doing great work, except guess what you've done? You've done it again. Use an L block. You know, that's what was suggested. That's what will be done. Clear a few lines. Give me the KO, apparently. I didn't realize I'm that good. But, you know, maybe I did, now that I think about it. Maybe I've known all along. That's a whole heck of a lot of garbage. I gotta admit, this should go here. Lot of lines to be cleared. Ah! I gotta be honest, as much as I would love to pin that one on the game, that was 100% your boy just hitting the button wrong. I assume that's one of the reasons you would watch me, is I don't have an aversion to responsibility on that level. I will admit when I've made a mistake. Sometimes. I guess. You know what? Let's just clear a little of the... You don't have to clear all the garbage. Not right away. Alright, we're back down to the bottom. What do you do now? I mean, be level with me. Is the goal here to clear all lines so we can start to reestablish a 4 wide? Also, if that's the case, how does one do that? All I know how to do is clear lines, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Clear all garbage? All garbage is clear, my man. Step 2, what's the next step? Yeah, I've done it again, haven't I? Sorry, I'm sure any given moment. What have I done? Do something. At any given moment, we're going to be able to clear some lines here. Get ourselves out of harm's way. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. What have I done? Did I accidentally do something decent there? That felt amazing. Look at that. We got a 3 wide. How's that? Not as good, probably, but let's turn it into a 2 wide for no reason. I don't like this at all. Oh my god, I'm getting targeted on all sides. They've recognized they have Shroud in their game. The Shroud of Tetris. they all want a piece. I can't blame them. I would too, if I didn't have the whole thing. Ouch. That one, you know, I probably don't need to tell you, was a controller-related snafu. See, that's a situation where I think recently I would have just given up. I would have been like, I'm done. Instead, I think we did our best at turning a negative into as much of a positive as possible. It's kind of the great thing about not knowing at all what you're doing at Tetris, is that at the end of the day, there's no point for me to give up, because I might be giving up a one run without realizing it. I see you. I see you're targeting me. I can't blame you. You know, if you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Ah! He's beating the best. Yo, I gotta throw one more on this here. I got a little bit tilted. Targeting came a little too fast. But I'm in the zone. I got one more rep in me. Can you manually target people in this? Yes, but you need to have an incredible brain. I don't have the capacity as of right now to do that. Like no, I know you have the targeting system, yes, but I mean, like, you can manually target the people on the side if you would choose to. I'm not saying, like, I don't know, code your own system. I don't know where I was. Maybe I misinterpreted the way that was worded, but okay, you know what? I've done this to myself. Clear some lines. Leave the garbage hole open. Oh, I should have. Yeah, okay. I see my problem there. Leave the garbage hole open. Get this out of here. This is not really leaving the garbage hole open. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a T-block, and then it happened and I wasn't ready for it. Oh my! Y'all know how your boy does it. See, another strategy a lot of people have not thought of, and I think I'm better, you know, just in general as a result of this, is deliberately playing badly. Hear me out. Because what happens after that? You don't get targeted. People are like, oh, he's just a little baby. I'm not going to target him. I'm going to target someone good. Then you hit him with the did it. Before you know it, they're like, who's that guy? That's the guy you underestimated mere moments ago. You gotta give me a one more on that one. Was that a K-pop reference? It absolutely was. Here's the thing. People are like, he doesn't know how to defend against attacks. What do? It's like being in an avalanche. Why don't you just parry the snowballs? What do? I can only clear a certain... Okay, so is this part of the algorithm? When you get a lot of people attacking you, switch to attacking attackers, so that the people who are attacking you can't just shit on you. Instead, they have to deal with the garbage that they're being sent. You know, when I say it like that, it sounds so good, but actually implementing it in a game of Tetris sounds friggin' impossible, dude. I would not recommend doing what I did there. Never mind. I'm very, extremely great. I just wasn't comfortable with that, you know? Here's the thing, you know, I'm a pretty experienced Tetris aficionado. I don't really feel comfortable until I get my my 4 pool out there. Really feel like that's an important part of doing business. Making sure you got that 4 wide so you can immediately squander it. Turn it into something else. Okay, attack attackers. Attack attackers now. It's so simple. Even a child understands it. You attack attackers. Look at that. My mans will no longer be able to send you garbage because he's dealing with the garbage you just sent him. Then you go back to randoms because you don't want to attract too much attention. Look at that. He's back. Okay, now I'm getting attacked. Attack attackers. I'm done with your nonsense. I don't want to deal with it anymore. You've chosen to attack. Honestly, I know they're bad words these days. You've chosen to attack a nice guy. And I won't stand for it. I'm fighting back for once. Now we're going back to attacking randoms, because here's the thing. Everybody makes mistakes. And, you know, just because you attacked me once, I'm not going to ruin your life. I'm not big on the whole, you know, vengeance sort of thing. So, by all means, just see everybody enjoy yourself. Have a good game of Tetris. I mean, this isn't meant to be like a high-octane battle royale sort of situation, even though that's what it's billed as. Much more just like everybody enjoy yourself. Why would I switch to that? Oh, so that I can do that. You genius. Look at that. Now that's an expert level maneuver. You can tell, because even I didn't know what I was doing. He's doing some good stuff. I don't know what happened to NL, but my word. I need an orange. Yeah, toss me that orange. Okay, I'm being attacked. You know what that means? When I'm attacked, I defend myself. It's my God-given right. You try to send me garbage, I send you a little garbage in return. And then you know what? You give him, it's a tit-for-tat situation. You give him just a little bit more than he gave you, and then you back off. So he goes, oh, I'm not going to touch that guy again. There you go. So we got a spot we can fill at any given moment. Give me, I really want another orange. Okay, this is where you attack attackers. And then you know what? This guy seems like he means business. To be honest with you, I'm a little frightened. I'm happy I left myself something like this so I can send back some of the garbage he's throwing my way. And then you go back to attacking randoms. Then you get attacked immediately, so you go back to attacking attackers. And you make a brief mistake on your whole garbage hole situation there, but then you start sending the garbage back. There you go, you KO him. That's why you don't step to me unless you've got an open garbage hole. Phrasing, please. You clear the line, you send the garbage back where it belongs, you go back to attacking randoms. You don't want to attract too much attention. That one took me a while to figure out. I'm a little embarrassed. Really looking on an orange here. You know what? We got to clear some lines. I can live with that. I don't like it. Big attack coming in. That would have been a fine opportunity to just store that blue. Oh, I did something I shouldn't have done. Sorry, I'm just focusing briefly. Got a lot of garbage to clear. We've been beset. Oh, that's a bad time. That's a bad time for that to happen. How dare you? Oh, well. That was a good game. Like, again, I do still sort of feel like I don't know what you do in that situation. When the attacker dumps 20 lines of garbage on you. I don't know. I really think you got, like, few options. But I think we played much better towards the end there. Comes with experience. You know what? That's the only actionable advice I need right now. I appreciate it. I'll be playing more at Tetris 99. It's a good game. Kate, are you going to be live after this? I know it's a tiring day. It's up to you. I'm not trying to push it one way or the other. I am very tired, but I feel like you are pressured. No. I'm not pressured. It's 9:50. You don't have to stream. The only reason I brought it up is because you were like, I'm probably going to stream after you. So, you know, I feel like I'm... Alright. Kate's not going to stream. That's cool. I'll send you over to... Who is live? I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but I try to load my Twitch follower list. It just does not load. It like right now, I don't know if OBS is even working, but like my computer goes like chat stopped working. I don't know what it is in the background. So I loaded it up. I missed like half a chat there. I'm going to send you over to Mouth. He's playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Twitch.tv/MichaelALFox. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Wait, see, what's the Pepe hands for? I don't understand. Nobody tells me what's happening. And then I'm the bad guy. If you watch me play Tetris, I will stream it. All right. I'll send you over to Kate. We'll do some Tetris lessons. There you go. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo. I'll see you over there.